Hello everyone.
Welcome.
Or whoever's not listening.
You're listening, you've tuned into the Steveo and... Shit, I got it backwards. Fuck. It's Johnny and Steveo.
Yeah, it's your show, Johnny. I'm the guest. The guest who never leaves.
You are
the guest you want to leave and never does. It's Johnny and Steveo's Cafe Review Show.
For Dunedin.
Mind-blowing awesomeness from the mouth.
Do you know the name of this cafe?
No,
I actually don't either.
This is a really bad start, Johnny.
Shit, this is extremely bad. You better ask that lady next to us.
Okay, so the lovely ladies next to us have told us that it's called the Morning Magpie, Johnny.
And that's Lower Stewart Street in Dunedin.
Lower Stewart Street.
And here's some intro music and we'll kick on.
We're going to get going.
You're listening to the Johnny and Steveo podcast.
Episode 8.
And we are at the
Morning Magpie
Cafe on Lower Stewart Street.
Lower Stewart Street. Right down near the railway station. So if you want to have a blast from the past, maybe go on a train. You can have a cup of tea here and go on a train.
And you're a legend, because trains are cool.
Trains are awesome. Way cooler than cars. Firstly, actually, I want to say thank you to the Mexican and the Brazilian who listen. And if you're back, you're our only listeners in the entire world.
That's just amazing. Thank you very, very much.
Yeah, we want to marry your children.
Whoa, thank you. I know I've got the biggest cinnamon scroll ever.
Cinnamon scroll has just arrived, and it's got butter too.
Right.
Alright, so now it's time for location. Starting the clock now. Johnny, what do you think of the location?
Location.
Say it a few more times.
Location. Lower Stewart Street. Head straight towards the train station and it is on your left. If you're heading up from the train station, it is on your right. Parking, it's on the main road, so not very good.
Of course, they can go to the communal car park down in Dunedin, which is otherwise known as Countdown, and it's just around the corner really from there, maybe about a 100-metre walk, which isn't too much for you lazy sacks who can't be asked walking.
You get 90 minutes free parking.
Yep, 90 minutes free parking, so location's pretty good, parking not so good, but get over it, just walk, get some exercise, you lazy fuckers. Right, done. Filthy dog, Johnny.
You are listening to the Johnny and Steveo podcast, or Do It, Review It.
Episode
email address?
8.
Email? URL. What's the web address?
doitreviewit.co.nz. As usual, when we're at a cafe, everyone else is leaving. But that's good for us because we get the whole cafe to ourselves so that we can review it as well as we can, which we know is a very fucking high level. Alright, it's time for us to smash out our next section, which is the aesthetics section. It's my favourite one, and we're going to hit start. Bang! We're going. Johnny, hit me on some aesthetics.
Aesthetic, what we've got here is it's a warehouse type feel. It's quite large.
Very roomy, very spacious.
Very, very spacious, large open space. All the decor is taken from second-hand shops, which is very cool. Retro 70s,
so
60s, 70s.
It's not just cheap chairs.
Not just cheap chairs, really cheap chairs.
It's an actual effect. So there's a bookcase even, and it doesn't look like it has any sort of books or anything I might want to read, but it's a fucking bookcase, which it just looks awesome. Makes you feel learned without actually having to learn anything.
Check out the bookcase over there, Stevo. We have old beer crates. The ones that you'd see in Once for Warriors.
Exactly.
Full of magazines.
Jack the Muss would smash this beer crate over someone's head.
Really nice and bright and light. And there's lights which are hanging from the ceiling. Down. And they've got jars, bottled jars, which are used as the light shades. That's well cool.
This is very cool, actually, these lights. I mean, I'm not totally sold on the furniture myself, but the lights, man, I can completely dig it.
Nice long communal table in the middle there, so you can talk to people you don't know and annoy them.
I could imagine King Arthur meeting his knights there, even though it's not a round table. We're out of time.
Okay, that's it.
Bye. Direct from the Morning Magpie.
On Lower Stewart Street.
So you should fucking worship us like gods.
It's written all over the toilet walls, man.
doitreviewit.co.nz.
Whoa!
Yeah. What happened on the weekend?
Episode
Johnny did a podcast on his own, got real successful, took a lot of cocaine, had sex with a lot of attractive young women from the South America and North American regions. Couldn't handle it, so he had to get me back so the podcast would return to normal and he could live a normal life. And to honour the fact that I'm here, Johnny's going to lead off with our quality section, which is a key component of any cafe experience. Hit me, Johnny.
Well, Steve-o, I have a long black as usual, and it is very nice.
Creature
Strong,
of habit. Creature of habit.
Strong, not acidic, nice and smooth, and it comes in a retro cup. If you've noticed, your cup and saucer is completely different
Retro
to
as
mine.
fuck. I can imagine like Philip Leishman using my cup while he's
Philip Leishman,
while he's watching
Leishman
Tuck's
brothers.
Wonder Dogs. He's got our cups.
I also bought a cinnamon scroll. I've allowed Steve-o to sniff. Well, he can't touch it because he's quite dirty.
I shoved it down my face. Don't you listen to him, my sexy Brazilian bride.
And it's quite nice. It's tasty, and I really do think this is a place I could come to again. However, the music is lacking. I can hardly hear it.
And
It is there, but...
I'm not a fan of this particular music. But again, it's background music, right? It's
background.
there.
Ambient. The price, I don't actually know. I couldn't actually see a price anymore.
Johnny's got so much money after a successful podcast on the weekend that it's hard for him to think about price right now.
Steve, what about you? 30 seconds, my man.
All right, my man. Tea is good. Tea is good. The price is $4. It's completely reasonable. It's not the Civic, which is always a big bonus. And that's quality for me. It came in, like we say, these old school cups. Again, I can imagine Philip Leishman jerking off over some Wonder Dogs.
You're listening to the Johnny and Steveo podcast. www.doitreviewit.co.nz.
Motherfucker, yeah.
Episode 8.
Our last topic today is the
Service.
Service. Oh, motherfucker. So, Steve, motherfucker. What do you think of the motherfucking service?
This is a lot of motherfucking swearing, and we're going to press start.
What do you think of the service, Steve?
Well, one thing that was really awesome, I went up to the front to get myself a fucking cup of tea, and what should happen, they've got this awesome little iPad thing for taking your order. Everything goes to this iPad. It's just convenient as fuck. And I just was there. I said to the guy, "This is awesome." He was really friendly, great guy, Asian fella. He was awesome. Then there was this lovely lady. I guess maybe not quite up there at the black dog level, but she was a very nice lady. She had a tattoo of a macariti leaf or something on her arm, which was really cool, which she told us about. And yeah, everything was generally very cordial. And
That's not the drink, cordial.
yeah, they didn't give us any cordial, which we were disappointed by. But I think overall, what about you? What do you think, Johnny? I was pleased with the service.
Service here? I think it was quite good. I think the young man on the counter he's just learning the ropes, because she seemed to be telling him, "What the fuck are you doing?" I slapped him. I'm like, boom, right in front of me.
I missed that.
And then they dried hump. Hello, excuse me, I want to buy I'd like to pay for a drink.
I guess on the scale of 1 to 10 of service, like, because 10 being Swedish, was it Swedish?
What about, okay, yes,
Swedish models in bikinis serving you, and 1 being Jabba the Hutt and a thong serving you. Like, I'm pretty okay with this.
I'll go with a 5.
All right, Johnny's giving a 5, and we're out of time.
We're listening to the Johnny and Steveo podcast
Direct from the Morning Magpie.
on Lower Stewart Street.
So you should fucking worship us like gods.
It's written all over the toilet walls, man.
DoItReview.co.nz.
Whoa!
Yeah.
You're onto it. I'm not.
We're
Do
into
it,
the final.
review it.
We're in the final segment. DoItReview.co.nz, and our final question is: Would you come back?
Would you come back, Steve? Would you come back?
Yes.
I would come back as well, but I really like a serviette, please, with my scroll, because I've got...
All sorts of shit stuck in his tash.
So out of a scale of 5, whereby 1 is the slime beneath the stone, and 5 being up there with gold, what do you rate this cafe?
3. Gonna
3?
Give it the 3. Big 3 stars, Johnny. So if you're over in Brazil or Mexico, yep, that's what you're getting. What do you reckon, Johnny?
Oh, well, I'm going for a 3.5, actually.
Oh, he's stepping it up.
Maybe a 3.5, because my cup of coffee is actually quite nice.
You like it.
Right.
Cool.
Right, this is Johnny and
Steveo.
we'll do it, review it.
Over and out. Ciao. Hasta la vista. Whatever other cordial goodbyes that you have, whatever countries you're listening in.
And that's not the drink.
Bye, man.
Listen at your leisure.
Buy our t-shirts and products at doitreview.co.nz.
And we're on Stitcher, Stitcher.com. Look us under Do It Review It. We are out there.
We're going to stitch your mum. We're
well.
everywhere. You can buy baby bibs with Johnny's face on it. If you want to scare a baby, do that.
That was good. I like that.
I know no one's listening, but fucking just start.